I just received this text message from Method Race Wheels with no context or clue what's in the box, other than make sure you film it. I'm so lost and confused. I have absolutely no clue.
Special equipment and clothes for Hailie Deegan only.
Hailie Deegan only, close your eyes.
Does that mean I can't watch? Is it a cooler?
It's not my birthday. Why would they send a cooler and send me a text over a cooler? Method doesn't make coolers, I don't think.
Open it.
Method Race Wheels also makes coolers.
What's it say?
Welcome to the Method Racing Wheels team. Let's go off-road racing at the Mint 400. What?
Are you racing
It's
that?
time to cut loose. Strap into the unlimited spec race truck and take on the Mint 400. What? That's soon. That's like this in a couple months. You know, like the Mint 400, like Bob's type stuff?
You're racing it?
I've never raced one of those trucks before. No way, dude.
What else is in here?
What? This is enough. Right here. This is enough for me. All I need is this. What more could there be? No way, dude. A bunch of foam. Love foam.
That's a helmet.
Is that? Oh yeah, bell bag. No wonder why the box said fragile. I'm just like in shock right now, to be honest. This is so cool.
Whoa.
Wait. We need to unloosen it more.
Dude.
Oh my gosh. What? No way.
Holy crap,
I'm racing
look at
the
this.
Mint 400. This is sick. When did this come about? When was this planned?
Holy cow.
It takes a while to paint helmets. So as I sat there trying to wrap my head around the fact that I was racing the Mint 400, I text the guys at Method to thank them for the opportunity. Not only to figure out that I'm going testing in 2 weeks, but they also asked me if I wanted to give away this helmet to one of you guys. And I said, I'm down. Today's a special day. It's Chase's birthday!
And I'm officially 18 years old now.
And he's so young, you know, just, you know, me 20, dating an 18-year-old.
I'm getting old, guys.
He's done a lot in his life to only be 18. He's experienced so much, but...
I've been 18 for 7 years
I
now.
mean, according to your Twitter bio, you've been 23 for 2 years. 22!
Yeah, guys, I'm getting old. But it is my birthday, and Hailie's gonna tell you a little bit about what we're doing today. If you can tell, kind of in the background.
Like a little bit. You kind of see there's a lot of dust right now, and for that reason is because we are in the middle of absolutely nowhere, but we're testing a very special truck today. A special truck that I'm gonna be racing and that Chase is gonna be racing with me. So I got this opportunity from Method Wheels, who actually is supplying the truck, asked me to race it and Chase, so it's gonna be a lot of fun.
So it's the Mint 400. Some of you guys might know of it if you're from out here. Others might not. It's a trophy truck race. They race UTVs. It's 400 miles in the desert. If you've heard of the Baja 1000, it's kind of similar to that. But this one's 400 miles.
My dad was actually supposed to be doing it with me because he's sponsored by Method also, but he had to have surgery on his rotator cuff. That's been hurting him pretty bad. So unfortunately, he's out. Chase is in.
I'm in. The guys from Method, we were just kind of discussing everything, and Brian had to get surgery, so they're like, man, Chase, do you want to do it? I'm like, of course. I've never drove a trophy truck in my life. Hailie's gonna absolutely kick me in the dust, literally in the dust.
In the dust. It's so dusty out here. There's just a haze when you drive in of just the dust layer from King of the Hammers that was just this weekend.
But what better way to spend my birthday than getting out here, getting comfortable in the truck before the race next month. We're just gonna take it really easy in the beginning. Hailie's gonna drive some, I'm gonna drive some. Got Mo with us.
Hopefully we can throw Mo in the passenger seat for one. To get him to experience it. Well, you can wear my helmet because they have a new helmet for me here. So it's perfect. We're good. But yeah, we're just pulling in right now. So we're gonna kind of look at the truck for the first time and get after it. So we just rolled up, so we're gonna go check out the truck right now. I'm so excited.
You guys ready to see this thing?
It looks so good.
Damn, that thing looks awesome.
It looks really, really good.
No, spin that thing around.
Wow.
That looks badass.
Uh-huh. The wrap looks sick on it.
Yeah, this wrap looks good.
Yeah, it looks really good. Really, really good.
Brian, whose idea was that?
Shoot, man. It's
Damn.
pretty sick.
Damn, that looks sick.
Wow. You know how to ride GPS?
It's got
Yeah, I can barely run it.
You can barely run the one on your phone.
If I got Apple CarPlay, we'll be good.
So you got a full screen already. You're good.
Yeah.
It's set for you.
Look at the size of the shocks on this thing. Damn, dude. These springs, massive.
Chassis is identical, the suspension's identical. The only difference is the motor. That has a 525 horsepower motor. It gets up to about 119 miles an hour top speed, so between 60 and 90. It's a little bit longer to get up there compared to the trophy truck is 1,100 horsepower and it gets up to 150 like that.
So the spec class, so spec suspension, spec brakes?
Nope. Only spec motor. So that is identical truck as far as you have 26 inches of travel in the front, you have 32 inches of travel in the rear, you have 98 gallons of fuel. You've got the identical truck front to rear as our trophy truck. It's literally a smaller motor. So it's easier on components, it's easier on fuel, it's easier on tires. What it makes it do though, it's a driver's class. You actually have to be able to drive really, really well. You have to drive harder into the corners, faster, be able to get through them. When you have a handicap of 1,100 horsepower, being able to go into a corner slow, stop, and then whoop, just accelerate out of it.
Fair enough.
Versus
They're
this
more
guy, you
momentum
got to
based.
carry your speed.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So we'll go down on a practice lap, but we'll just go around that hill and down over to Dry Lake. It's right about 20 miles. Takes us about 35-40 minutes if we're just kind of cruising, and it basically just has a little bit of everything. It has a little bit Dry Lake, hill climb, whoops. It doesn't have too much really rocks. It has a little bit, but not too much. But it has everything that you're probably going to go over in the Mint. So that's why it's a pretty good loop to go around.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Hailie's over here
Looking over my shoulder, good.
getting her modeling going on. I was told to rock the half zip.
The half zip, dude, you gotta get with it. But it's like the stock racing world is not like the half zip. But everyone in off-road runs the half zip because it's so hot at every race.
So I get to make my modeling debut.
Maybe you should tuck in.
I charge $25 a picture.
$25?
Yeah, for
Damn.
each picture. He
You're
just
cheap.
took like
You're
50 of
cheap.
you. He just took like 50 of you. I would be racking up.
You can get it. That's a pretty good gig.
Tuck your sweatshirt in.
Tuck it in?
Yeah.
Mo shot the whole last clip in slow motion with no sound.
Oh, slow-mo no. Good job, Mo. Getting the cinematics. And give us a stance. Calvin Klein. I've been telling Chase ever since he started dating he should have been a model. Problem is he's 5'9".
Hey, you got something I can look tall with?
I got apps for that. We're good. I like making him uncomfortable.
Alright, so do we walk like Baywatch or actually in motion?
Oh yeah, the whole Baywatch, that was like 120 frames. Come on, here we go. Ready? And go ahead. Okay, and back.
You better
One more
edit
time.
that in slow-mo. Oh, my suit
Good.
broke open.
What? Oh, we busted open.
I'm not a good
We're having
model.
wardrobe malfunctions.
Where's my makeup artist? She's right there, dude.
I'm right here. Time has come. First time driving this truck.
I think you're riding passenger to start.
I think so. I probably should to figure out what I'm doing. I've never driven one of these trucks before or ridden passenger, so I feel like I'm learning a whole new type of racing at this moment. Even though I did race off-road for a while, but this is completely different, and it's about a 20-mile course. I don't know the course, so we gotta learn it. And then I'm gonna hop in the driver's seat after that, so we will catch up with you guys once I start driving. So pretty much, my co-driver over here was driving me before, showing me the track. Even though it's 20 miles, I definitely don't have it memorized, but he's gonna walk me through a lap and we're gonna get after it. Am I all good? Am I on the right path? Yeah, okay, we're good. So I pretty much get to pick any lane I want. Okay, out of these ones, got it. an adrenaline rush. That I'm not lying and not exaggerating for the purpose of like, oh, it's so cool, but like that's probably the funnest thing I've ever driven in my entire life. You're gonna drive it and he's gonna drive you and you are gonna be bracing yourself at everything you see and it's just gonna be like driving a cloud. Like it's amazing. Dude, that was so much fun. You're gonna have a blast. You are going to have a blast.
You're not telling me?
No, I'm telling you. That's what I'm saying. You're gonna be smiling from like ear to ear, just in the passenger seat the first time, and then you're gonna drive and you're gonna be like, oh my god. Everything that I told you to do in the Can-Am, just throw out the window. You're just gonna be on the gas in the corners, just. You'll know when a corner's coming up. Obviously, he's gonna tell you, but literally, you just drive into the corner, kind of coast in, shift down to second. And you pretty much through the corner, and as soon as it gets like 5,000 RPM.
touch first?
No. As soon as you get to 5,000 RPM, just shift it to third. You kind of just push it to third. It's no exact number.
Lift and do it,
Nope.
or you just hit it?
When he told me, he's like, oh, do you want to go back or do you want to go for another lap? I'm like, I'm having so much fun. I want to go for another lap, but I know Chase needs to get comfortable in this before we go race. And it's his birthday, so like, I should probably go back. If you had a marshmallow and pretend like you were jumping it, that's what it feels like. Like a marshmallow
Like
with
the
wheels.
jumbo ones?
Like the jumbo marshmallows. Like if you build a little car out of that, it's like, it's just.
How'd it go? Like that?
Yeah, it's like.
Nice. I'm pumped.
You literally
I just
do
had
what he
never
tells you.
desert raced in my life.
It's just, you're gonna be, the wheel, the steering is so like free.
Oh,
It's
really?
like Daytona steering.
Oh boy.
Fun though.
Let's have
You're
some
gonna
fun.
You're gonna have fun. Chase is out there driving right now, getting some laps in and some seat time, and so I'm hanging out here, but one of the other guys that's testing here also, he's in a trophy truck, which these are about double the horsepower of the truck that we're driving. After I wanted to go for a ride, and I was like, you know what? I get to do fun stuff all the time, so I made Mo go do it, and he just got back right now, so we're gonna see how he liked it.
I'm gonna lose my mind. That was
that fun?
That was insane. I've never felt something like that. Like the suspension just kind of like does what it wants, and I'm just sitting there. I'm like, and he's like going through the going through the berms, and I'm just like holding on, bouncing.
Did you
around.
the first time when you hit like a jump or whatever, anything like brace yourself?
Well,
'Cause I
like,
know I did that.
Yeah, like the jump, like he went over these little doubles right here, and I'm like, he's like, all right, here we go, and so he goes over it, and I'm like bracing, and then he just lands, and it's just like,
It's soft.
it's like
it's so soft. Marshmallow.
Marshmallow. Yeah. It's literally a marshmallow. Just,
Yeah.
boom. It's so nice.
Well, I'm glad he had fun.
That might be the craziest shit I've ever done in my life.
Did you have fun?
Yeah, that's an understatement. I felt like I was telling him I could tell when he's driving that he's very proactive to knowing when the truck's about to lay and about to do this, where I felt like I was very reactive to it.
But you'll learn to be.
Well, oh, 100%.
You
but
take
it was
another
just,
2 or 3 laps and you'll automatically be able
and
to
then like
anticipate.
I told him there was a couple corners where you'd be like, okay, check up, throttle up, and instead of like trying to roll back to it, there was kind of times I'd kind of stab it, like go into it hard, and it's just like you could tell it just kind of
picks up.
yeah, it doesn't like roll through as smooth as he did, but it is unreal.
I just got out of the truck for my second session. I actually did 2 laps out there, and 2 laps doesn't sound like a lot, but man, I felt like I was out there for an hour because it is 20 miles a lap, but I want Chase to be able to get some more seat time before we call it a day. So he just went out and he's hammering down, making some more laps because I know he wants to be super comfortable when you go to the race. And I feel like I'm comfortable. I feel like that second session helped me out a lot, and I think him going back out after his first session, kind of debriefing everything, he's gonna do a lot better, and I think just be more confident in himself, because I think we truly got a shot at this, and I'm really excited because I feel comfortable, and I know Chase is a good driver, so he's got to feel comfortable. But with that, I'm gonna get out of my suit, wait for him to get back, and see his reaction of how he did.
That second time is so much better than the first.
So much better.
Like even just leaving out of here, you're like, oh yeah, I know. And you see, like the first time, you see these massive whoops in front of you, and you're like,
oh God,
I can't hit that. Like I shouldn't hit that. And then you're like, oh no, I'm fine.
Oh, yeah. I gotta say, I'm gonna be really disappointed if you weren't happy with this birthday. I feel like today was so much fun and so awesome.
What an incredible day. And I was telling Hailie, like, I don't very good with reaction, like when I first get out of something, because I'm such a racer at heart that my first instinct is, what was I doing wrong? I've never done this before. How can I be better? But like ultimately, that was so sick. I mean, you're just ripping through the desert, something I've never done. We've done it once in a Can-Am. I mean, you're in a trophy truck. I've rode once in one, and that was with the Imputi brothers. It was like, first of all, what a badass way to spend your birthday, but more like, it was such a good day to just get a little bit more comfortable. And I feel like if we could spend 2 more days doing this, I mean even 1 more day doing this, like before the race, if we can somehow fit it in, it would just make us that much better before the race, you know, just to feel it out and understand everything. But no, I mean, you had a good time, right?
I had an amazing time, and I'm honestly like so thankful that I finally get to do like an actual desert race, because everyone asks me like, oh, have you never done like the Baja 500 or Baja 1000, any of those races? There's like a bunch of desert races that I've never done before, and it looks super cool, looks super fun, but I haven't had the opportunity to do it, and now that opportunity arose, and I'm excited because I get to do it with Chase too. So like Chase gets to experience something new with me, and we're just like all so amped. I think we've come to the executive decision though that we are gonna be giving away my race helmet. So be sure you guys click the link in the description below to check it out, because you don't wanna miss out on that. And it's free, you can't go wrong with free. So thank you to everyone at Method. Be sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for the Mint 400.